we ready, Jinky? Are we ready to say hello to everyone? I think so. Look who it is! Oh my goodness. You look so gorgeous. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Are you going to start talking for them? Absolutely. Today I have a very special guest, and it has been a long time coming, and I have been promising I would make this video about Jinky, about my beautiful Eclectus parrot. I cannot say the parrot's name. Eclectus parrot. I say it with more syllables than needed. I know, it's very funny. I know it's not correct. Eclectus parrot. And his name, well, my parrot's name is Jinky, and he is a boy. If you don't know, this colour of this parrot, this particular colour of this parrot means he is a boy. Girls are beautiful and red, and we've had him since about end of December. So he's still quite new. Do you not want your pine nut? I'm doing this as a treat. You're doing so well. Do you know that? Here you go. Do you want it or not? Far out. So he is my little boy. I have decided to get a parrot because for the longest time ever I wanted to get a bird. I grew up with a galah, a beautiful Australian bird. They're pink, they're grey, they're beautiful. And I grew up with one of those birds in my life. I had one my whole upbringing, and unfortunately he died. I can't remember what year, but he died when I was an early adult, so like 18 or something. And I was sad ever since because I just love birds. Birds are like one of my favourite animals. So I knew when Dylan and I bought our place that we wanted to get a bird. Well, I wanted to get a bird more than Dylan. And yeah, I was Googling, and we were so close to getting another galah, but after some careful research, people have said like they're probably not the best first pet to have, or cockatoo. They're quite tricky to manage, and I was totally mindful of that, and I knew that we probably got really lucky with our bird. Not every bird's the same, so I was really mindful of getting galah. So I made the conscious decision to get a Eclectus parrot, and so I really wanted one of these, and there was one in the pet store, and she was a girl. She was beautiful and red, and she came all the way from Sydney, and I was really close to getting her, but after some careful consideration and some research, not just buying on impulse, I was like, do you know what? She's probably not the right fit for us. Apparently they have really strong mating behavior. Like you can't put your hand in the cage for like 2 months or something. I don't know how true that is, but apparently they have really strong mating behaviors. So we decided to say opt out of that. But you know, I've read also online that girls can also be really great, and that hasn't been the case for everybody, but majority of people have said they're quite tricky to kind of handle, and that they can kind of pick more of a male companion than a female companion. And obviously I wanted the bird more, so I wanted it to be more attached to me. And then one day I was just going through, actually no, I wasn't, well I saw Jinky on Gumtree, I did, and then I kind of like looked over him because I was like, we're not getting, I don't know, I just was like, we're not getting a bird anymore. And then one day my sister's partner came over and was like, look at this ad. And I was like, I saw this ad, and I didn't realize how good he was and what everything he came with. But basically a lady was selling him. He's 2 years old, and she's had him since he was a little boy, from about 6 weeks, hand fed him, and yeah, she was just like, I just can't look after him anymore. So she was selling him, but she wanted someone to build a friendship with him and not just take him or put him in an aviary. And you know, he just seemed like the right fit for us because we were looking for a pet. It's just us two, no kids, and we're both teachers, so we're on holidays and we spend quite a bit of time at home. We're big home people, so Jinky just was perfect for us. And after visiting him and her, she felt very comfortable, so we took him to our place, gave him back to her, and we kind of like did like this transition process. Yeah, got really attached to us. I think we got attached to him and he became our pet. So Jinky is officially ours and has been for about 3-ish months, not even probably a whole 3 months, but he hasn't been with us for that very long. So he actually probably hasn't shown his true colors to us completely, or probably doesn't even feel 100% comfortable with us. He has bitten both of us. He has latched on like any bird can bite, and it's just understanding those mannerisms. Knock on wood, he hasn't bitten me in like a while. The last time he bit me was my toe, and that was because he wanted to grab my slipper and not actually bite me. So I'm just more, I can understand when he's trying to bite now, and I know when to put my hand down, not to kind of encourage that behavior as well. I know a lot of people can kind of don't know that, but sometimes like sometimes he can really, you know, arouse them, is that the right word? Probably not, but you can really like hype them up to kind of give you behavior that probably you don't want to have. So yeah, so I've learned a lot about him, and at the start I was absolutely not scared of Jinky. Like I was like hand in, didn't care, put it anywhere around him, like I'll just pick him up. But now like I'm more cautious. I'm more cautious with how I pick him up, and instead of just forcing my hand underneath it, which is what the lady encouraged us, I've gone, you know what, if he wants to step up, I'll say step up, and if he wants to do it, he can do it. It's his choice. I'm not forcing him to do anything he doesn't want. So I've learned a lot of that. So do you want to show everyone how you step up? Well, you're pretty comfortable. Step up, step up, step up. So he's not responding, so I'm just not going to force him. Step up, step up. No, he's looking at me like, don't want to do it. So it's this understanding that your bird wants to do things and doesn't want to do things. Like you just can't force an animal to do something it doesn't want to do. But treats are definitely a good incentive for these animals. He would do pretty much anything for a treat. So if I wanted to step off of something or step on me or put him back in the cage, like yeah, he does do that. But these parrots are beautiful, and I definitely wanted to share Jinky onto my channel because he is going to be such a big part of this channel, and he's probably going to be featured in every single vlog. And for that reason, I wanted to do a beautiful introduction where everybody sees my beautiful boy. He honestly, he is my world. And I'm not just saying that, I genuinely mean that, because he is just like, every time I come home, he is so happy and excited to see me. He'll make noise, and he's just such a sweetheart, and I'm so in love with him. I'm like confessing my love to you on the internet and on camera. Isn't that insane, Jinky? But yeah, so I just wanted to formally introduce my bird. If you would like any more videos about Jinky, the Eclectus parrot, I know, very fun. Eclectus parrot, I'm happy to do a video if you want more facts or anything like that. I'm happy to share, because I've actually done a lot of research about this bird to make sure he is the right suit for us. And he's very lucky, like we don't keep him in the cage all day. He gets to go wherever he likes. Not that he does. He's one of, I don't know if I mentioned this, but he's just such a well-behaved bird. Like he's not one to just crazily go fly around the house. He has a spot, he has his places, and he knows where he likes to go. So he's a really well behaved bird. That's another reason why I wanted these, because they're not super hyperactive. My sister has a lorikeet, and I was considering getting a lorikeet, and I just went, you know what, they're just so hyperactive, they're just not the bird for me. So please do your research before you go buying a bird, because there's nothing worse than actually going, I don't want that bird anymore, because they're just like little babies, because they're so intelligent, and I just don't think it's fair on them to be passed home to home. So do your research birds bite. There's just no way getting past your bird not biting you. He's gonna bite. I know he's gonna bite me one day, hopefully not anytime soon, but unfortunately it is a way of him telling me he doesn't like something, telling me he doesn't want to do something, or simply he's just testing what that is, because this beak of his is like a toe, a hand, and he uses it. But yeah, I think he is so beautiful, and he's got the most beautiful features ever. His fur looks like tiny little feathers, which makes these birds just that more beautiful, and he's got new feathers coming through, and yeah, he's just so good. I mean, look at him. He hasn't even like moved off my hand this whole time. That's how well behaved they are. So yeah, and guess some other little facts about Jinky. He speaks a lot. He has a wide vocabulary. He can change his tone of voice. He can mimic sounds. He can mimic laughter. He can just do all sorts. That's why I think he's just that little bit more incredible. Like, I'll walk away and he'll just be like, "Where ma? Hey ma, where ma?" And he'll do all sorts. He'll say his name. But sometimes it's really hard to capture that on video, because as soon as I like hit record, he's stopped. But he does talk a lot, and yeah, he's just such a sweet darling boy. But let me know if you want more videos about Jinky. Oh, there he goes. Come on. So let me know if you by any chance step up. Oh, step up, step up. No, you step up, not me, you. Come on. Come on. And you gotta do the bird voice, don't you? Come on. And I'll also insert some clips of his cage. We have the biggest possible cage for him. It did come with, like, he came with the cage, but if I was to get him a cage, this would probably be the same cage. It's the biggest cage we can possibly fit in our house, and yeah, he's just such a good boy. And this over here is another little tool that we use. It's like a clicker to just get him to do the right thing. So for example, what could I get you to do, Jinky? For everyone to see. Do you want to see him? Okay. We're going to show everybody how well you step up. Are you ready? Step up. Come on. And as soon as he does it, I'll just click and let him know he's done the right thing. So it's a good little training tool. I just try and do it every single day, 5 minutes, train him up a little bit, know what he wants, what I want from him, my expectations from him. Pine nuts are also good little treats. But anyway, this is me welcoming Jinky to the channel and doing a formal welcome with my beautiful bird, my little lover. And this is him. Oh, sorry. Oops, sorry. And yeah, this is my bird. I hope you enjoy him, and you'll see him more on the channel. If you'd like more videos about this beautiful parrot, this Eclectus parrot, I don't care if I pronounce it wrong, just roll with it. You can request that down below, and I'll be sure to do another video about just Jinky. So just let me know if you want that, because I won't do it if you don't want it. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and should we say goodbye? Should we say bye-bye, darlings? Because that's what you like to say. You like to say goodbye, darling. All right, bye.